What's up? Welcome back. On today's episode 62, Rolls-Royce Sliver Cloud 2, we're going to do carburetor, brakes that I don't really show you a whole lot of, exhaust, and much more. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to get back in the engine bay here and show you where I'm going. I've never worked on one of these before, but I'm learning as I go. And you can see over there, there's a little pot. Like I said, I have no idea until I pull this stuff apart, and we'll get it on the bench. My hope is this whole entire assembly will come out as one piece, and then I can rebuild it on the bench as is. But I won't know that until we get in there. But these are, I believe they call them SU carburetors. I did get a book. I haven't read through it 100%, but there's supposed to be oil in here. It appears there is. So that's good. But yeah, I'm going to get started tearing off some of these fuel lines and whatnots and see if we can't get close to getting this thing out of here. Alright, go get a booster seat. it's on my lift, so we're I gotta stand on my little step stool here. But yeah, just pull these I believe return lines. There's some stuff on here I just don't understand, but that's okay. It'll come back. Yeah, if you hadn't seen me in a while, a couple weeks, I had one video that I was doing. I had a 69 Roadrunner in the shop I was going to do a video on replacing the torque converter, but I got into a time constraint on that car. I did not have the time to record the video. I wish I would have, but I didn't. Ooh. That's what they use to hold the throttle shaft on. It's like a piece of safety wire. Pretty sure you're supposed to use a cotter pin, but it is English, so it's not supposed to make sense to me. Okay. I hope you can see that. My problem is I'm terrible about having video. I just want to get this thing done, but I also want to bring some content for you guys. So if I'm not mistaken, it looks to me, get in here and look, it looks like it's just this bolt. The center bolt should pull the whole thing out. Well, I'm going to do it anyway and see what happens. I don't know what size that is. There's that. That size. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oof. That sounded really good, didn't it? Sounded like it was wanting to break. But I think it pulls a mile long. I could see how that would be easy to break. So And just try to lift it, see what happens. I think I have that gasket. I think. Let's go over and check out the gasket real quick. Yeah, so gasket, carb inlet to manifold. See, it's got 2 bolts holding it on. Some jet assemblies, O-rings. That's butterfly housing to support bracket. Support bracket. Maybe there's a support bracket. I don't see anything. Is it down below? No. There's a support bracket there. You can see it. Sorry for the light. Right there. Alright, let me see if we can't get this thing off here real quick. Okay. Move. Light's not blowing you out, is it? Okay, yeah, it cracked free pretty easily. Just like that. And it's hot. Oh, mackerel, that's hot. Whew. Yeah, I did just pull in. Let's take a look at this thing real quick. Looks like it's ready to feed a turbo, man. That is it. It just has 1 bolt that holds the whole thing on. Look at that. What in the world is that? What is that? You guys know what that is? Looks like honey. It's like gelatin. Ew. I wonder how much of that went down in the carburetor. None. It's fine. Alright. Well, I'm going to go get this thing onto the bench. I'll get you set up in a little bit better location. That way you can see what's going on here. And we'll start the disassembly of this bad boy. Alrighty, righty. Oops. Yeah, this thing has got some super strange stuff. I wouldn't call it super strange, but it's different for me. I just want to kind of lay out these gaskets. I know where that one goes, but I want to see, because if I don't have to break this assembly or this assembly apart, I'm not 100% sure. What does this say? Gasket butterfly housing. That don't look like the right gasket to me. Even the bottom gasket's funky looking. I'm gonna pull this thing out. Oh, these are the floats. Okay, well that's cool. They didn't order that, which is kind of interesting. Oh man, there's fuel in there. Stuck my fingy in it. Yeah, I don't want to get crazy because I'm gonna have to pull out the book real quick and take a look. You can't change that. Oh yeah, you could. I don't want to pull that apart if I don't have to. I want to make sure the transition between the what do you call it? Between the two is what it's supposed to be. So it seemed to drive in here straight from what I was told. But I mean, fuel levels. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, Maybe that's the gasket? I don't want to tip it upside down yet. Okay, so, but he didn't get these gaskets. Alright. I'm going to get this fuel out of this thing so I can tip it over and actually take a look at it a little bit better without making a mess. Alright, now we're back. I know what we're doing now. I contacted my customer and we are not pulling this thing apart. We are just replacing the jet assemblies. So I'm going to pull these couple bolts off, pull it apart, inspect the Rooney, and we'll see what we got. Looks like I needed some smaller wrenches, so. Alright. Oh boy. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Flip it back over. Nothing living in that one. Nothing living in that one. These I'm sure will be some kind of angle that I don't have right. Okay. Everything else looks okay. Yeah. This thing's got all kinds of automatic stuff on it. I'll probably check and make sure there's oil in these. Comes good. That one's good. All good there. We just got, we're putting it back together and one base gasket. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, I'm going to clean that part off over there and I'll get you lined up when we start putting this thing back together and kind of show you how it goes back. Okay. Back. Oh, it helps when you put this thing in the right direction. Get it in without losing the ouch. Okay. Get it in there, right? Come on. Let's hold me up. All right. There it is. Damn it. I don't get that in there yet. There it is. I went right in. There we go. Just like that. Just falls right into place. Super easy. Super easy. Alright, get this thing. Let me tighten that thing up first. Not as bad as I would have expected upon the first inspection. I don't even want to know what the torque spec on that is. It's that much. Okay. Fuel lines connected. How is that possible? Wouldn't have to be way over there. Oh, that's not even close. That can't go down on it. Bend that? Oh, I put the wrong one on. I was like, man, this thing, it's not fitting right. Oh, that looks better. Oh, yeah. That's better. Okay. It's kind of odd because they had copper washers. Let me go see what those other ones are real quick. Alright, yeah, they were, after checking them, they were not the right parts. I guess these will have to work. Sorry if you can't see, but I'm sure. Ah. Alright. Left all my wrenches over there. Alright, figured I'll change you out here so you don't have to stare at the same thing all day. Maybe not all day, but. Yeah, it's pretty repetitive. Okay. Well. I guess I'll hop onto the other side, bring you over there, and we'll take a look at that one. Alright, I'll put it back together. I'm going to leave the air cleaner off. I want to be able to check and inspect, but let's go inside this butte. See if we can't make this thing turn over. Where are we at? I don't know how to turn off the... Alright, here we go. Well, that was easy. Yeah, I kind of wondered if the alternator wasn't working. I kind of wondered. Let's go see if the alternator's charging. That knock is kind of what I thought. It's not. The knocking goes away. Sounds pretty good. Now I bet it definitely ain't charging. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, definitely not charging. Doesn't mean it's not something wonky, but that would explain why the generator light's on. It's discharging. Oh, it finally got oil pressure. Took 74 days. Huh. Well, I'm sure there's some other stuff to look at. Well, pretty cool. See, it's got a newer alternator on it. Like a GM one-wire alternator, but I should probably check the output at the back of the alternator, make sure it's charging. So, but yeah, it's a pretty cool looking car, isn't it? I mean, I don't know why it's got to be so dark. Wood grain, it's pretty sweet. I mean, wood dash, just super cool. Yeah. All right, we're back. Showed you the carburetor, kind of doing what we did on that. I finished the brakes, and I was going to bring you guys along for that, but I'll kind of show you everything that I did, and we'll talk about that a little bit. But as far as the brakes go, like I said, there's other people out there you can watch their channels that actually have done probably a way better job than I could have. And it's better quality. So it's pretty dark where I was working, and it's so dang hot here. Actually, let me show you. Yeah, it's 90 at 9:30 in the morning. So yeah, it's warm. That's why I got the bandana on. This is not a fashion statement. This is I get tired of wiping the sweat off my face. So, it's my Lexus. But yeah, let me get you in the stand here real quick, and then I'm going to kind of go over and show you what I did. All right. So, as you can see, you've got these two rods here. This kind of comes from somewhat of the brake pedal. It's kind of a funky deal, but there's a master cylinder here, and then right above it is another master cylinder, and they're all kind of progressive linkage off of this rod. So as this rod moves, pushes the master cylinder. So there's this rod, which is the parking brake rod. Okay, so it goes back and then runs to the rear wheel cylinders. But where these rods go up to, which is, let me show you right here. Yeah, sorry, the lighting's terrible. It's fairly dark here. Actually, I'll just hold it. So let's see. Can you see that? Oh, yeah. So this right here, that's the servo. It runs off the transmission, and it kind of acts like power brakes. So you push the brake pedal, and then it would activate the rod. You're not going to be able to see it. Okay. Jeez Louise. There we go. Right there. Sorry. So yeah, this rod hits this pivot, which goes up, hits another pivot, which comes this direction, hits this servo, which causes it to turn, and pulls the two rods that way, which causes it to move the master cylinder. I mean, okay. This is not quite what I mean, I would call it ingenious, but way overcomplicated. So let me show you get you set up, and we'll show you what the back master or the back wheel cylinders look like. All right, there you go. So we're at the rear of the car. This is the rear passenger side. There's your wheel cylinder. There's your line. This comes from that first rod, the e-brake rod, or the mechanical brakes as they call it, which has a slot going this way, two little deals going that way, and they push against the shoes. So it's like I would call it an e-brake. They call it well, if everything fails, you still have brakes. That's just an e-brake, like on most cars. So I haven't seen the other part of it. So again, I haven't seen it work when it's running. So I don't know. Maybe it's something a little more than I know. But yeah, they're both the same. We'll go ahead and go up to the front, and I'll show you what the front brakes look like. Right, this is a little harder to see, so I'm going to put you on the... Jeez. Freaking lighting's terrible. Okay, there you go. You can see the one right down there in the bottom. You can see the bleeder screw goes up. And then we move over to this side. We have one on the top on this side. So yeah, two wheel cylinders, one on each shoe that push out. No self-adjuster. Behind that little rubber boot right where the end of my thing is, right there, you turn that adjusts your shoes in and out. Same goes to this side. So, still got to diagnose an oil leak. A very, very, very large one. And then fix the exhaust. And drive this bad boy. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and open the old coffin here. Coffin lid. See, the hinge is kind of neat though. Just, whoa, over center hinge. So I like that. That's kind of a neat idea. So here you can see the master cylinders. Nice and crusty. Yeah. Yep. Probably should have grabbed the light so I can look down in there, huh? Let me grab a light. We can see how it looks. Got fluid in it. Yeah. I might gotta get that in there without spilling it. Let's see. I think we can find something in the old shelf over here. Bingo. Multiples. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Oh yeah. Alright. See if we can't get this topped off now. Easy. We don't want to fill it completely full yet. I like it. It's a nice big reservoir though, so a lot of capacity when it leaks all of it out. Now I'm just using .3 non-synthetic. It's kind of what everything I've seen for it is the .3 non-synthetic. All right, we're gonna let that sit and see if anything starts leaking. Just kind of let it do its thing for a little bit. I don't have anybody here to help me pump the brakes yet, so after a little bit we'll get that all wrapped up. Alright, back under after filling it up. Probably not going to see anything. It's going to be a while before anything started coming out. I kind of pumped the arm here some. I feel kind of resistance, but there's air in there, so it's going to have to be bled out of all the wheel cylinders. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get this exhaust kind of buttoned up a little bit. See if we can't take care of some of that. Oh yeah, that hanger's broke. That hanger's broke. That one's still good. I think there's one at the back. This might still be good too, so. Yeah. So, he just wants to patch. Oh, you gotta love how people are sometimes. It's okay. Their car, they're right. Alright. So, I got the, I don't know if you can see, I got a jack here, and then I'm going to show you, got a pry bar wedge to pull it away from the body. That way I can, sorry for the shaky cam. That way I can get it to where it needs to be. But I'm going to clean this rust off real quick. And I'll bring the welder over here and we'll buzz that on. I'll probably see what I got, but I might maybe only weld like this side, and I might put a little bolt across there, weld it across there, kind of hold it a little bit stronger. Maybe it'll last a little longer. So
get my, Superman suit on. I don't like that slag going in my elbow pit. It sucks because I'll be welding straight up. So, ouch! Smashed my pinky doing the stinking brakes. It's a little sore today. Let's turn it up. We're gonna go 18, 188. Sounds good to me. Put this ground on. Alright. We'll just do a little tack on this thing and then I'll get it welded up and kind of show you. Just so I don't have to keep taking stuff on and off. Well, it must be rusty enough that it doesn't even have a good ground, huh? Okay. It's fine. I don't think that's good enough, but well, it must have been good enough. Got a little stud here, if I can hold it. Okay. Oops. I'll get this thing all welded up and I'll bring you back and kind of show you what I did. Alright. All welded in there. See what happens when I pull this jack off. Oh, it's holding it away just like I wanted it to. Just like I wanted it to. This is a pretty hacked up weld job, so let me bring you in a little closer. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I mean, you got a blown out muffler, blown out muffler, blown out muffler, blown out muffler, blown out hanger. So I already told him it needs a new exhaust, so he's not going to do it right now. I just wants it banded. That's what we're doing. And make it so it's not beating on the body and sound like the engine knock. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. Might just try to find something to wrap around it and just hold it tight. Yeah, I'm going to call the welding good. Pull these. You know what these remind me of? I mean, this is a fashion statement. I was thinking like back in the 80s when they had the goofy socks that went up. They were really poofy. It's like socks for your arms. Maybe I should get me some MC Hammer pants. Maybe. Alright, I will. I will do it. Whoa. Put this old girl away. Oh. And I'll figure something else out over there. So, yeah, we're going to get that exhaust figured out here. Ooh, I think I found another hanger. Let's check this one out. Well, you can never see. I don't understand why you can never see. It's so freaking dark in here. Yeah, I need to get lights. Let me show you the light situation. One, two lights. That's why it's dark in here. So, yeah. Anywho, I'll get her dialed in. Yep. You know, oh, well, you can't see nothing, but that works. You're gonna be, a hack. You might as well be clean, cut the tail off. You don't want that flapping in the wind now. The guy in the back might hear it hitting. We can't have that. We can't have that. Now, next time somebody touches it, it's gonna slice them wide open. Great. Nailed it. Fixed. Till it gets to the exhaust shaft. Alright. Well, I think this is it for the rolls. Just got to get the AC fixed, but it's, nothing that I can do here in my little tiny shop. So, but as far as what I'm doing on this thing, it's pretty much it. Brakes work. It's been on test drive. It's just, it's, what is it, a 61-year-old car? So, it's got its quirks. But yeah, one other thing I want to do, I never did really show you the interior, so I want to show you the interior. We'll hop in the back seat. And you just fall back in this thing. It's got the Grey Poupon. It's pretty snazzy back here. Got a mirror on each side. Ooh. Oh yeah. Got this thing's going way too fast handle. Yeah. It's kind of an odd seating position, really. In the back, it feels more like a recliner. Like you kind of lean back. It's not, the front seat you sit up, but the back you don't. And you can see that wood dash. This thing's pretty cool. It's got its, like I said, it's got its quirks. So it's been converted from the generator to a one-wire GM alternator, but they ran it through the original voltage regulator. And when you start the car up, and this is the customer who told me this, you start the car up and then you rev it up a bunch of times and then the generator light turns off. And I just paused for a second. I mean, it's a GM one-wire alternator. Why wouldn't you just run it straight to the battery and charge it? But he's like, that's just the way it is, man. Okay. It is what it is then. So, like I said, it's got AC in the back and the front. There's one other cool little thing. You Rolls people will already know, but I'll show you. This thing I think would be kind of neat to have on any car. So let me move to the front seat there, and I'll show you it. All right. So yeah, if you it'll focus. You can see that fuel gauge. It's kind of hard to see. The fuel gauge has a little spot there. It's red, and it says low oil. When I looked at it, I was like, is this thing a two-stroke? But I'm pretty sure. You click this button, it shows you then you click this button, and it tells you the oil level. So it's full. That's kind of a neat deal, really. And, this car is pretty, it's pretty snazzy. I mean,
Hopefully no termites come in here, but you know, it's pretty snazzy. Not sure that it's quite up my alley, but I mean, let's see if we can roll the. All the windows work without the key on, which I thought is kind of interesting, but whatever. Oh, I never noticed that that's wood. Is that teak? No idea. Kind of looks like walnut. Probably walnut. But like, yeah. Ooh, you got a spot for your cigarettes. You got your boom booms. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, yeah, with that, thanks for watching. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. Till next time it comes in, we might do some more. But till then, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. I read all the comments and try to respond to everyone that I can. So, anyway, yeah, that's it. So don't forget to love your neighbor like you love yourself. If you do more of that, the world will be a better place. Thanks for watching.